there's no money in August to go. Like, I saw a studio apartment, $1,000 a month, but you need $3,000 down. Security deposit, first month's rent, I don't fucking know. Can't do that in August. Even if I had the money right now, I don't have time to find a place. I've got other stuff to deal with. So the simple fact of the matter is, from here, I go to my car. There's no choice, there's no option, there's no, why don't you look at this, and there's none of that. Now, move out at the end of August. I have a week or two until the next disability payment comes. But again, I won't have had time to find a place. Maybe I'll have gotten at some ideas, but chances are, based on what I just told you, that's half of what I would need to get that studio apartment. So I have to wait until at least the October payment, which probably means a move-in on November 1st. That's the best I could do in all reality, unless after I leave here, some sort of abundance comes in. It will be at least a month, probably two, really, let's just say 3 months. From here, I go to 3 months minimum in my car. That's just the way it is. It's okay. I got that. If it's, I'm talking to you. If it's only 3 months, please, I got that. I have the worst of it covered. I have plans on how I expect myself to live through it and experience it and work and play. So I appreciate everyone's concern and trying to feed me ideas and show their support, and I appreciate it. Save yourself the energy right this minute. Let's circle back to that sometime in September. Also, you shouldn't be thinking about me leaving. You should be thinking about me staying. That's why back in the beginning, I think it was on the 9th, the 10th, in those videos I said, don't get attached, don't project. Don't get attached, don't project. First of all, because if it goes the way it's going, there's nothing any of us can do about it anyway. No sense in being attached or projecting concerns. Or I got it. I forgot to take my effing pills again last night. Every week, there's one night, at least. The other week it was 3 in a fucking row. So when this all first started, I told Cuddlebug, again, I don't know if I said it in videos, as I meditated and stuff, I could only see us here to the end of August. That was as far as I could see, and I knew we were here that long. Right, spot on. However, there is the lingering, deep-rooted soul feeling, the connection. I only saw us here that long, but I still felt, and even feel, like we're here longer. I'm still seeing autumn and points in the future here, just in flashes. But as far as projecting, seeing, and knowing, I can only get as far as the end of August. That's as far as I could ever, after ego. Sorry, I had thoughts this morning about shooting another something back at Mrs. Landlord, because I've been thinking about something she said, and after talking to Brother John, I feel like I should correct her. And I was gonna. I don't know if it showed on my face, but I just made the decision that ego, I'll let it go. I'd love to tell her because I'm right, but ego, look, did you hear that? Anyway, after the meeting last night, and after I was home and vibing on how it all went, that's all suddenly made sense. The end of August is this deadline to be out. But again, I still have this feeling, so why can't I know for certain? Because Mr. Landlord is the unknown. He is the variable that can't be factored in. Because ultimately, if this current sale should fall through, ultimately, he is the one that has to reach the decision and make the call and take the stand. And that puts him in a very precarious position, because I do think if it were all up to him, yes. She, however, wants nothing to do with renting the house, never did. She just wants it gone. And you know what they say, happy wife, happy life. So yeah, like I don't know that he can take that stand, because the kickback will be horrendous. In the Celestine prophecy, they talk about control patterns. Everybody has these behavioral patterns that they slip into to control energy and to feel powerful. There's the inquisitor. Why? What? My mother was always like that. Where are you going? What are you doing? What? Every time you made a move. I can only remember 2 off the top of my head. Oh no, one was aloof. Dad was very aloof, and that is a way to control, believe it or not. One is poor me. Oh, my life is so terrible. Oh, I'm such a victim. Oh, I'm blah, blah, blah. Oh, I know I've fallen into that at times in my life. I know I've known people that would fall into that. I knew actresses who every tech week of a show, they would get sick. Mrs. Landlord is definitely in the poor me. Here's the thing. Just hit. I don't know if these things show when they happen. Here's the thing. In knowing that, it's not then about judging her or categorizing her and putting her in a nifty little box. This is who she is. Knowing that is supposed to help me understand her better, so that I can forgive her better, so that I can be understanding and compassionate to the plight that must go on inside her head on a daily basis. The torment her soul must go through regularly. Because I can tell you, I told you, I've been known to slip it. Poor me is a terrible place to live. That is the one control pattern that is the hardest to get out of, because it is a deep chasm that gets deeper and deeper every time you open your mouth with a poor me statement. And so I should be forgiving and understanding, and I should bless her and hope that she finds healing in that. And I do, because I don't want anyone to be miserable. But at the same time, for the love of God. So yeah.